Peggy 18.
All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final, crowning thing. I could not look, nor could I look away.
You done now? Hello fellow adventurers to another episode of Darkest Dungeon here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. Well, on this episode we will go God knows where. I'm still kind of not fully recovered after that humiliation to the swine god, and we have also lost a fair amount of good trinkets due to the loss. So we have lots of newbies here in our roster, so if there will be some apprentice level raid, we might potentially run one of those, or maybe we will try to do one of those medium difficulty ones. So I'm gonna take a look at what's available, what new potential newbies might be joining our ranks, and I'll talk to you once I have decided what we will be doing on this episode. Okay, so for this run we are gonna do a veteran level medium raid in the ruins. For the run we're gonna take a musketeer, a vestal, an antiquarian, and abomination. So this is probably like a last form of difficulty where I would advise the antiquarian to appear, as taking her onto a champion level raid is kind of extremely suicidal, plus the reward might not be as great considering that some of these quests might give you like around 15,000 gold. So we are gonna go for the ruins. We're gonna take her. I was considering taking the Plague Doctor. He is extremely efficient when it comes to dealing with the skeletons, but I really feel like we need another ranged unit to move on to the higher ranks, because the Grave Robber is nice, but other than that we have only Dismas, who is the original highwayman, and if I lose him, well then I'm gonna be kind of unhappy. So I have equipped some trinkets here, and hopefully when I get a proper roster I'm gonna go against the Horrid Shrieker. But let's go fetch some provisions, and we are gonna go into the dangerous ruins. Okay, so wish me luck.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Okay, so our goal here is to explore 90% of all the runes, so let's go ahead, give it our best, and see what we might come across. Now, since we have Antiquarian, whatever curios I'm gonna come across, I'm gonna actually use her to interact with it, because the payoff might be fairly awesome based on what I'm seeing so far. But I really cannot be too cocky, because having her in our party might be what dooms us after all. So I'm gonna have to be careful here, and we will see how the first engagement plays out. So straight away, I'm gonna probably have to use the transformation. we have two bulwarks here who are gonna cause quite a lot of issues.
Annihilated.
Beautiful critical hit on the ranged attacker, but we're gonna apply some blight here at the noble because I really don't want to see him dishing out some stress level because I do not possess the ability to counter it.
Decimated.
So the two bulwarks will now most likely try to guard one another or stun one of my party members or do some other stupid stuff. And since they are both guarded, this is gonna be just really annoying. So let's try to apply blight on either one of them. I'm gonna probably try to mark someone here in order to apply a better damage. So since this one is guarded, I'm gonna probably have to go against the one who has the protection applied on him. This might be applicable for our lovely Abomination too. Luckily, he is able with his AoE attack to target both of them. And I have to switch around the Antiquarian and the Vessel so that she has the option to use her healing talents. And let's see. Beautiful critical. Beautiful. Okay, is there a possibility we might stun the bulwark? Fortunately, it did not work, but the debuff has been applied.
Continue the onslaught.
We were able to successfully kill him. So let's take a look what's in this heirloom chest. Quite a lot of actual crests for the start of the game. I mean, we would be able to have 2 full stacks, but I'm gonna keep the one which I have picked up. I'm gonna see if I can fill in the rest of the stack of busts, and we will see how the rest of this turns out.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Damn it, these would be also fairly useful, but I don't want to ditch anything which I have currently. I'm gonna have to move onward, and later on when we will camp out or lose some of the stuff which we carry around, might be much more easier for us to free up or grab some more stuff. Okay, we are so not doing the Shambler with this composition of party members. That would just not end well at all. I mean, there are classes and parties which you can take to deal with the Shambler, but having an Antiquarian to deal with him and those tiny tentacle looking thingies which he tends to spawn, there's just no chance in hell I'm doing that. And since there are 2 really dangerous stress-dealing classes here, I'm gonna try to take them out as fast as we can. So the Madman is out of the picture, which is really good for us. I see that some of the trinkets have not dealt more damage than they can, especially regarding the minus dodge there. Hey, this might have actually hurt the Musketeer, but I'd rather her take the HP damage rather than the stress attack. Those are annoying as heck to deal with. Fortunately, the Noble still will have 1 HP left, so let's try to deal with that. This way we are able to attack the Veteran too. Let's start attacking the Marksman.
A powerful blow.
We're gonna go for an AoE heal here. We have 2 party members who require the heal, and thanks to the Vestal's trinkets, her dodge is increased by 10 points, so she is able to counter those 2 attacks. Let's take out the sharpshooter first, because they can target the back row. Unfortunately, veteran was able to dodge that. Now, the Antiquarian's melee attack is nothing to write home about, but we were able to clear them out quite fast.
This expedition at least promises success.
And it looks like we were able to fulfill the second stack of collectibles for Hamlet, so hopefully I won't be complaining.
Well performed.
But we are burning through the torchlight super fast. There was some update for the game, so I'm not really sure what has truly changed. I think most of the changes were in regards to the circus, but I just don't like the circus that much. So I'm probably not gonna publish more content on that. I haven't made up my mind, to be perfectly honest, regarding how I want to proceed. But if the player base who has started with the launch of the game has been playing the thing constantly since then, the gap between talents and the gear which the other players might have, if there is lack of the player base, this might create some tremendous inequality amongst the player base, and it's like going seal clubbing basically. So I don't want to be a part of that, to be honest. I'm gonna grab the warrior's cap. I know it's a basic trinket, and I know that I have one of those back at home, but we have kind of a lot of money as it is, so let's see what else can we come across in the ruins. We are coming to 2 battles. Okay, spearman, marksman, veteran. Gonna have to switch, otherwise he would need to be in other position in order to utilize his talents. So let's start dishing out some damage here. Let's go after the spearman too. Probably with musketeer, I'm gonna try to attack the marksman. And with the Vestal, I might try to heal or deal damage to the spearman. Unfortunately, he's gonna be left with 1 HP. And of course, the Antiquarian is the only one who's able to dodge that attack. Let's apply some of that blight on the marksman too. This way we should be able to take out the 2 skeletons. Beautiful, it worked like a charm. Let's do an AoE heal on the party, and hopefully Musketeer will be able to finish this off. Okay, that was actually a really nice critical from the marksman point. Whoa! Rare antique. This is gonna be a tricky one to pass on. I'm gonna probably have to leave the warrior's cap behind. I do have 12 crests, and 25 gold is not that amazing. Unfortunately, we do not have any more torches, so the next battle we might get not exactly the upper hand I'm looking for, so no surprise there, unfortunately. So let's start off the engagement and see what damage can we dish out. I'm gonna try to attack the marksman. Beautiful, that is 1 skeleton down. Now, due to her positions, she is incapable of using her boosts. So I'm gonna try to heal up the party back and try to apply some light here. Fortunately, the marksman has been set to be guarded, so most likely with the musketeer, I'm gonna have to mark the bulwark. We're gonna try to get rid of him as fast as we can. The veteran has still stealth applied onto him. Let's go for another heal for the Antiquarian. Another blight. Unfortunately, I cannot mark the bulwark, huh? So the pistol shot or the sidearm will have to do for now. Okay, we're gonna do raid one more time, which has cleared out the skeletons at the front. We can therefore apply light onto the marksman. Our musketeer, she has dodged yet again. Beautiful. She's gonna attack the marksman most definitely. And we're gonna still have to do one more rotation in order to get rid of the last skeleton in the enemy party. Gonna go for an AoE heal here. I'm quite sure the skeleton will go before us, so we might take some damage here, but other than that, we should be okay.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
Okay, so this causes a couple of issues with what I wanna keep as the inventory. The only way for me to regain light is to do the camp, but I'm not really sure if I want to do that. But theoretically, if I go for it, I might be able to crack open the chest here. Otherwise, I would have to return to it. I have to hold on to the skeletal key. I'm not sure if there will be more obstacles on the way here. You know what? I might return here. Screw it. Let's continue. See what we might recover or uncover. Medicinal herb. I do not want you. You can read the journal of Darius when you pause the video. Let's try to disarm the trap. We're gonna actually camp out here so that we have the light for when we approach the next engagement.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against
I'm hoping
the
that with the
horrors.
4 pieces of wood we will survive any hunger check. Let's do the buff. Surprisingly, our party is not stressed out, but we're gonna go for the buff against stress. And I'm not sure if I wanna like try to get any random trinket, but what the heck. Gambler's Charm is not exactly the best thing to get, so I'm gonna probably ditch it and replace it for something else.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Okay, torch, which means small antique should be
fortune.
present.
Waiting to be spent.
Gonna pop the torch because we don't have the room to store it. I'm gonna have to hold on to the food. I'm gonna have to hold on to the keys. These things I might be willing to ditch. Okay, gargoyle. God damn it. That's pretty damn impressive for a not champion level raid. But okay, I'll take it. Let's get rid of him. And now the target is the Enchantress. And that was such a beautiful critical hit there. Beautiful. Let's try and stun one of the gladiators. Beautiful dodge. Fortunately, she did not go 2 for 2. But the raid will now be our friend as we are gonna be taking down the HB. Let's see, what can you do, what can you do? The bleed can be dealt with utilizing the good old bandage.
Is a rarity in the fever pitch of battle.
And now it doesn't matter who the musketeer tries to attack, to be perfectly honest. Wow. Okay, 13 points from sidearm attack. That's actually kind of impressive. I did not even check if they have properly leveled up their or properly upgraded their gear, so goddamn. Let's get rid of these debuffs. Let's grab the onyx. We're gonna leave the medicinal herbs behind. Maybe that will bite my ass. Usually you should hold on to the supplies as long as you can. Okay, so at least if I don't die or get ambushed by a freaking ghoul, we might be able to exit the ruins with quite the impressive collection of rare trinkets and antiques.
A decisive.
I'm gonna dish out as much punishment for the ghoul because I really don't want to have horror applied to
unbalanced
one of my party members. Okay, so let's go for the heal for the musketeer. And let's go with rage. Let's finish off the ghoul. Beautiful job there.
Does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
We're gonna go for additional heal. I'm surprised to see what will be the potential damage from the sidearm. Wow, 14. The musketeer class is truly amazing. Ever since she was introduced, I have been fairly impressed, and I usually don't have the Arbalist at all in my roster of heroes, so I gotta give it to her. She knows what she's doing. Okay, I'm gonna ditch the bandages now, even. I really want the portraits too. We are missing one more to have a full stack. We can return here. We're gonna go down here, and potentially by getting to this room we might get 90% of all the rooms explored. The question is if there will be some battle down in this hallway or in that room itself. And now the big trouble is I don't have medicinal herbs. Our vessel is doing dumb stuff and we are out of provisions. So if we get hunger check, we are gonna receive stress strike and also some HP damage. Okay, some new enemy has spawned in. So let's try to clear them out. I'm really hoping that the rake will take care of them.
Another abomination.
Please, antiquarian, go before the slug or the maggot. I wanna get whatever the heck is inside of that last chest for which we kept the key.
And driven into the mud.
Thankfully, the shambler was somewhere around there, so even though the vessel is all stressed out due to the low torchlight, I mean, we are almost at pitch dark, she won't be able to interact with it, and we do not possess
but yonder, a glint of gold.
any more torches to summon the damn thing. And normally I am all for a challenge, but ever since I came across shamblers like twice due to stressed out party member who interacted with the damn altar, there's no chance in hell I'm gonna risk losing another party this early or this
If only
soon.
treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
You know what, let's ditch this and we are gonna leave the ruins behind us.
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
So overall, with the 6,750 gold, 6 deeds, and the lucky talisman for Grave Robber, which is actually quite a decent trinket, we have came across 20,385 gold, 6 busts, 2 portraits, 3 deeds, and 18 crests. So, really nice. Our Abomination is now champion level. Vestal and the Musketeer has leveled up, but I don't think I will be taking the Antiquarian for that many more raids.
A fresh irritant to some, a sanguine memory to me.
Like I said, the risk and reward for taking her for later runs is not beneficial to you as the player. So yeah, that'll be it for this Darkest Dungeon episode. I hope you did enjoy it. And for tips, tricks, or other content which I publish on a weekly basis, consider subscribing to the channel. I cover a variety of games which is permitted by my so far limited hardware, but hopefully one day I will be able to upgrade and therefore bring you even more and better quality content for the channel. If you like what I do here, consider giving the episode a like. This way more people might come across my content. And I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I will see you in the comments or at the next one. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.